really out there, if you really are who you say you are, then Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. I've been crying for a long time and I'm not getting an answer from you. But Lord, if that's really you, then I need you. And then I read the most powerful words that I've ever read in the Bible. The Bible says he looked at Peter and he said, come. No other word in that whole book mattered that night, because all I saw jump from the page was come. And so Bruce Weeks, by faith, got out of that boat that night and started toward the Lord. Didn't know how to get to Him. And nobody knows how to get to Him. Nobody knows how to get to Jesus. It's just whenever He says come, you better get up and start. Right. Because He's made the path. So I read where it says come, and Peter gets out of the boat and starts walking toward Him. And I'm reading all this, and it's in my heart, and it's in my mind. And I read where he looks around, he sees that the waves are up and down and tossing all over the place. And he gets afraid and he cries out and he says, Lord, I'm sinking, I'm perishing. And the next line meant all the difference in the world, because the Bible says that Jesus reached and took him by the hand and picked him up and stood him upon the waves. And he looked into his eyes. I know he looked into his eyes. He said, "Oh, thou of little faith, where did you ever doubt?" He spoke that to Bruce Weeks that night in the Spirit. "Oh, thou of little faith, where did you ever doubt?" I want to tell you, there was something happened to me laying there in that bed that night that is so indescribable. It was like somebody had taken but something so much greater. It was like God took hot fire and put it on top of my head, but a good kind of fire. It was like God took hot fire that streamed like warm honey and put it on top of my head, and I felt that fire start from the top and flow over the top of me. But not only did it go over the top of me, but it flowed through the inside of me and felt like it went right out the bottom of my feet. And I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I had been born again. I knew I'd been saved. I threw the covers back. There was a peace in my heart. I ain't never done no drugs, but I can imagine if I've ever done any, that none of them could ever compare to what this felt like. Because there was a peace that flooded into my heart and into my soul that I've never been able to describe. But I know I've never been the same since. And that means something to me. That's how come Bruce Weeks can't walk into certain places. Because there's something that happened on the inside of me that changed everything. That's why Bruce Weeks can't say certain things that Bruce Weeks would like to say to certain people. Because something happened on the inside of my heart a long time ago. And I've never been the same since. Some people might say you're crazy. Well, if you are, it's a good crazy. It's one of the best crazies there is. More of it. Come on, let's have some more crazy. I'm enjoying crazy. So God's a good God to us, I think. This is why Jesus says, don't put your eyes on the earthly treasures. Put your eyes on heavenly treasures. Store up heavenly treasures.